Hi, everybody. Greetings from ASIS. I hope that you are all having a good middle of your year, depending on whether you are in the Northern Hemisphere, where we are experiencing tremendously hot and humid weather here on the East Coast of the United States, and I think around much of the world. Or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and enjoying the middle of your winter, wherever this message finds you, I hope you are well. This is a busy time at ASIS right now. We have a lot of really big things going on, a lot to communicate to you. So hopefully you will be able to read the entire Inside ASIS that we're sending to you so that you can get up to date on everything. Some highlights for what is going on and for what's in this Inside ASIS. First, let me update you on where we are with the potential merger with SLA. We had hoped to open the vote up for the merger in a couple of days. We may still be able to do that, but more likely it'll be sometime next week that the vote gets open. We're just trying to finalize some documents, make sure that we have a complete accounting of everything that will be coming over from SLA and that we are sure of what all that entails. But we will be opening up the vote to the membership as soon as that is all finalized, with a closing date of August 18th. So probably 3 to 4 weeks time to vote. So please keep an eye on your email for that, because that'll be coming out soon. We'll use the election buddy format again for that. So be ready to respond on that at your earliest convenience. In terms of the merger, we had the joint town hall with SLA a couple of weeks ago. We've also talked a lot about the merger during our strategic planning town halls. So there's still opportunity for you to communicate with us about the merger, but we are, as I said, going to be opening that vote up very soon. Other things that we're working on right now, the ASIS 2025 to 28 strategic plan. That is in final draft form. It has been shared out to the membership. We have asked for your input on that. The opportunity to give input on that is still open until the 21st of July. So please take the opportunity to do that. There is a platform on the website where you can provide feedback, your thoughts on the strategic plan and whether or not we've overlooked something or you disagree with anything. We are open to your feedback on that. Once we've collected all the feedback, we will share back to all of you what you said and what our response is on that. Along a similar vein, as you all will recall, we conducted a member satisfaction survey about 4 or 5 months ago now. It was in the middle, sort of the end of the winter time. And one of the main purposes of that survey was to feed information into the strategic planning process so that the strategic plan really reflected what the members said they wanted and needed from ASIS. So that proved a very valuable instrument. The membership committee wrote up a terrific report on that. That's linked on our website under the documents and resources page. And I'm sorry, that's not where it is. It is linked from the membership menu in the drop down on our website. And in this Inside ASIS, you'll find an article that details some of the things, most of the things that members said they would like to see ASIS either do better or start doing things that we weren't already doing, and then our feedback on that. So in that article, you'll see things that you asked us for and our response, which will include either where you can look in the strategic plan for where those things are. In a couple of cases, things that you said you want from us are in fact things that we're already doing. So we're giving more information on where to find information on that, or an acknowledgement that we need to do better, and we'll be working on those things. One of the things in there that is such a challenge is that you ask for better communication from us. And we really struggle with finding out the best way to communicate with you, our ASIS members. As you can see today, I'm doing a video log, a vlog to you, because at times. I think it's easier for people to watch or listen to something like this than it is to read something, or they're more inclined to do that. Other times I will write something if what I'm trying to deliver is more effectively communicated that way. So I try to sort of vary back and forth between those two to meet the communication needs of different types of members. But as you know, we do the Inside ASIS every 2 months. We try to cover everything that's going on in ASIS in there. The president writes a column, I do my column. We have information on governance. We have all the things that you need to know about upcoming events and so forth in Inside ASIS. And then once a week, we send you the weekly roundup. That includes sort of the minute things that you need to know about, information on events, information on new things published in our publications. And our hope with the weekly roundup had originally been that we could stop sending you other emails during the week and just send you the weekly roundup. But of course, invariably, there are other things that need more immediate or unique attention. And so you will still get other emails from us. So we recognize we send you a lot of emails. We'd like to send you less, but when we send you less emails, we get feedback that we're under communicating with you, that you aren't aware enough about things that are going on. So we're really trying to find that right balance and find the right way to communicate with you. Is it email? Is it social media? How can we communicate with you in a way that you receive and absorb that communication? Because we hear over and over and over again, I didn't know that ASIS did that. No one told me that this was going on. I didn't know this was an opportunity. But all of that information of things that we're doing and new things that come down the pipe, we are emailing about, or it's always an Inside ASIS. It's always going to be a weekly roundup. The communication is out there, but it's somehow not getting received. And so we really would love to hear from you. Those of you that feel like we're not communicating in a way that is working for you, please let us know how we could do that better, because we really honestly have tried everything we can think of, and none of it seems to work quite as well as we would like. So we're really open to your feedback on that. So again, that the results of the member survey are in this Inside ASIS, along with where we are with those things. One thing we often hear is we wish you would charge less for things, or give more things for free, or give grants for travel and things like that. And the fact is, we can't. We don't have the money to do that. We are a small organization operating on a very small budget, and our resources go to giving benefits back to as many members at a time as we can. So creating things like travel grants, which gives a fairly substantial amount of money to a very small number of people, it disproportionately advantages some members versus others. Some SIGs and chapters do have travel grants and other awards like that. We encourage you to pursue those, but association-wide, we're not going to be doing things like that, because it is not an effective dispersal of our resources, which are very limited. And again, because we have a very limited financial base, reducing dues or giving things away for free that normally would be charged for is not a viable option for us. We do give a lot away for free. You get most of your professional development from ASIS at no cost to members, and a modest cost to non-members. We give a lot of stuff to members for free, but we can't give everything for free, nor can we make membership free, because we would just cease to exist. And so we really do rely on member dues, largely on the JSIS royalty. That's our biggest revenue source, and on annual meeting, to provide the funding that keeps us going all year. So again, as much as we would like to give more things away and give money to members, it's just not viable for us. So we appreciate you. We wish we could do that. Unfortunately, we just cannot. So that's enough about that. Things that we are doing that are exciting. As I said, SLA merger and strategic plan are the really big things going on right now, governance-wise, and then of course the annual meeting, 2025 annual meeting in Crystal City, Virginia. We had a record number of submissions for that, so we are excited that we're going to have high attendance at the meeting. A little bit of confusion around the virtual meeting. The virtual meeting, it serves two purposes. One, it's an opportunity for people that want to present and attend the annual meeting, but are either uncomfortable with traveling to the United States right now, or due to financial or other reasons cannot travel to the United States right now. We have the virtual meeting where people can present. In the event that people get to the last minute and discover they can't get a visa, we can transition their sessions into the virtual meeting. Everybody that registers for the face-to-face annual meeting is automatically registered for the virtual meeting, but then we'll offer registration for the virtual meeting as a standalone opportunity separate from the face-to-face meeting for those of you that are not coming to the face-to-face meeting. That should open up. It's actually technically open right now. You could find it if you went looking for it on our website, but we will send out more communication about that in the coming days. We just need to finalize the schedule for that. Other upcoming annual meetings, the 2026 annual meeting will be in Bangkok. More information will hit the website about that soon. And we're about to sign the 2027 annual meeting contract in Vancouver, BC. We'll be back at the same hotel we were at in 2018. So, starting a little bit of a rotation to familiar hotels, which people seem to like. We're hopeful that you're excited about that as well. As always, we're looking for your feedback. This is why we do these town halls. This is why we put out things for comment and feedback. So again, on the SLA merger, all of your feedback that you submitted online has been fed back to you with responses, and that is on the website. If you go to recent posts, you'll find it there. And likewise with the strategic plan, as soon as that time frame closes for feedback and comment, we'll put that back out there for you as well. The strategic plan will get finalized and approved by the board provisionally at our 29th, maybe the 28th of July meeting, and then formally in the November meeting. So there's time still to do work on the strategic plan between now and the annual meeting. Okay, as always, we really want your feedback. We want to hear from you what we're doing well and what we could do better, particularly as it relates to how best we can communicate with you. Obviously, you are listening to this. You are hearing me. You are probably not the people that we're having a hard time communicating with. But if your colleagues are saying, gosh, I never hear from ASIS about what I need to know, have them contact us. Okay. Best wishes to all of you for a good remaining summer or winter, depending on where you are. And I do hope that we will see many of you at the annual meeting in Crystal City. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.